I challenged myself to earn 10 platinum trophies in 10 days. I know you're thinking this could be really easy, but I want you to know that the 10 platinum trophies I earned in this video adds up to about 60 hours according to guides. I know that's crazy, but let's jump in. The first game I played is Sly Cooper, which is another one of my favorite childhood games. We started off strong by earning a trophy simply for opening the game. Sly Cooper has us platforming our way around the level, collecting keys and clue bottles to open safes in each level. The safes contain pages of the thievius raccoonus, which Sly and his gang are trying to recover. The game has a nice charm to it and some very lovable characters, and we earn trophies for opening safes and for arriving to new areas.
Nice job!
We utilize a barrel disguise as armor, fight a frog for a page and a trophy, win some races, and defeat a bully with a machine gun for another trophy.
Like me?
Most of the game is pretty linear. Enter new areas for trophies, complete the new levels, fight bosses in those areas for more trophies. We fight this alligator lady here, and the original Kung Fu Panda. So I definitely underestimated the length of this game. By now it's been over 6 hours and I'm finally at the final area and the final boss fight. Taking out the final boss.
You will never be rid of me. Clockwork.
Raccoonus from Clockwork's Claw.
And we should get a trophy for opening this last vault and the platinum. There's Greedy Raccoon and True Thievius Raccoonus. It pops up very quickly on the PS3. Next up is a game you may not have heard of before called Deliver Us the Moon. What drew me in here is the stunning visuals and the fact that the moon landing was clearly real. We landed on the moon, guys, okay? Just trust me. This game's platinum takes about 4 hours or so and includes exploration, puzzles, and of course, everyone's favorite, collectibles. One of the recurring themes is to scan different objects around the game, which are collectibles, but also serve to flesh out the narrative a little bit. There's also a few miscellaneous trophies along the way, like pushing a chair through an airlock here, or spinning a globe of your home planet, or at least should be your home planet. I mean, once again, I have to say I appreciate these visuals here. By the way, if you didn't realize already, 10 platinums in 10 days is all to celebrate 10K subscribers, so thank you. So it was around here that I realized how difficult this challenge really would be. You'll see what I mean later in the video, but for now, let's go earn a trophy and earn our second platinum in 10 days. Okay, so this should be it right here. What we do in life echoes in eternity. Environmental Analysis Part 4. Oh, there we go. Delivered Us the Moon. And Mankind's Brightest. Okay, so the next game we are going to play is Goat Simulator. I just finished streaming a couple hours ago. And that is where I messed up. I should not have been streaming other games while playing these 10 games, but let's move on. I'm sure Goat Simulator does not need an introduction, and most of the trophy list is pretty easy and sort of random, honestly. This is hilarious. You can jump really high. I believe there's a trophy over here in this treehouse. There we go, Loke Master. Oh, there's the Stonehenge. I know there's a trophy for this. Thrash the Stonehenge. You just break it and there's a trophy for this. What is its purpose? Nice. Yeah, this game's a little bit too random and a little bit too easy that I'm a little embarrassed. So to make it up to you guys, I wrote a haiku. 10 platinum trophies. This wasn't supposed to be hard. Oops, I just messed up. Okay, back to grinding. So there's really only one hard trophy in Goat Simulator, and it's this one right here. That's right, your eyes are not deceiving you. We're playing Flappy Bird, or Flappy Goat to be politically correct. This one is tough because the hitboxes are not very good. Our goal here for this trophy is to get a score of 10, and after about 20 minutes of trying, this was my best attempt. There we go, the Flap Master. Man, that trophy is not easy.
A few moments later.
So now that we're here, oh, there it is right there. So we should get our platinum in just a moment. I freaking love goats. And all the goat. Nice. Quick, easy platinum for a silly game. I'm not gonna lie, silly game. And now we're onto a very lovable and recognizable game. Everyone's favorite little buddy is here in Astro's Playroom. This game is pretty easy and honestly a lot of fun, but at about 5 hours, it can be pretty challenging in a 10-day challenge. Our goal here is to traverse the different levels, collect coins, fight enemies, and collect historical Sony artifacts like this one right here. Do you know what I admire about this game? Every location and level is designed much differently from the rest, which gives you a completely different feel and experience. They even recreated the original PlayStation tech demo into a boss fight after the game's release. Now, if only the prize from the Dino boss fight was easily obtainable in real life. Let me show you something pretty cool that Astro's Playroom does with its collectibles. They display all the PlayStation memorabilia from over the years into one large room for us to interact with, and there's even trophies to be gotten here. So the first trophy we need to get is right here. If we punch this PS2,
Nope.
should get a trophy.
Bruh.
There we go. Next up, we need to pick up one of these 4 trophies right here. Naturally, we're picking this one up, and we got a trophy, and I threw it. And after a few moments, we were at our final trophy. Again, a very nice, easy, relaxing game to enjoy. There we go, supercomputer. And you've only done everything. Platinum number 5 is going to be a game that was free on PS Plus a little while back called Maquette. Trophies in this game come easy and are mostly unmissable except for some speedrun trophies that I went for after beating the game. Another trophy, size manipulate. The level design here is unique and anything done in the Maquette also happens outside because each layer is like a larger version of the previous layer. If you played the game, you know what I'm talking about. Apparently there's a trophy here. If I put the key near the wall and then I run out of the map using that, I get a trophy. Breakout. This game can take a very long time to complete, up to about 10 hours if you don't use a guide. I find myself getting a headache pretty quickly and I started looking up solutions. Sorry, not sorry. Okay, so I finished that chapter because I got the Maquette trophy. By now, I was really struggling with the challenge. Don't get me wrong, I was having fun and excited for this video, but let me explain where I was right now. This clip is of me double checking a guide, even though I am literally seconds away from completing the level and earning another trophy. That's how fried my brain was. Don't worry guys, I ended up taking some rest, and as you'll see, I kept on keeping on and was making good progress on this game. I even completed a speedrun of one of the levels on my first playthrough. Here's a short montage before the platinum. Okay, so I should be getting the trophy here. I'm pretty sure this is under 5 minutes 25. We just have to touch this tree and then we're good. There we go, boosting the pillars. And all done. So we got our platinum trophy. So you may have noticed a slight trend by now. We're playing another game that was free on PS Plus called Toem. Like before, this is another relaxing game with some great charm to it. Our main character is a photographer and trophies come easy. We're off on an adventure to experience the Toem, which is a pretty cool sight to see, I must say. There's of course miscellaneous trophies throughout the game. And some fun Easter eggs too. I told you it's a charming game, didn't I? We travel to different areas in the game, complete quests by taking pictures of what characters request, and of course, earn trophies along the way. So by now this was day 6, and I told you already I was exhausted. But I have to say, I really did enjoy this game, and I did not mind that I chose a nearly 8-hour platinum on day 6. What made this all worth it was experiencing the Toem. Oh, she put the photo up on the wall. I like that. Throughout the game, we are rewarded with different clothing items for our efforts. And of course, there's a trophy to be earned after wearing every item at least once. Oh, there we go. We got the cosplayer achievement. That trophy. They say achievements in game.
A few moments later.
And our last trophy is going to be for taking a picture of this hiker. And that completes the list. Great title for a platinum. Moving on to another very well-known game called Rhyme. This game is another exploration puzzle-based game, and we get to working on trophies pretty early on. There are different miscellaneous trophies throughout each chapter of the game, like this one right here. And a guide is actually pretty important for this game because sometimes if a trophy is missed, it can take over an hour to get back to that point of the story again to earn that trophy. You'll see what I mean. Throughout the game, we have to yell at fire here to light it up for a trophy later on, and we bring a life orb to ancient machines to bring them back to life. So although this game is very easy, I must say that it is easy because of a guide. Without a guide, the collectibles are very hidden and can take an extremely long time to find on your own. And this is the reason why it can take easily 8 to 10 hours to beat this game without a guide. And with that said, there are definitely some nice visuals in this game. I feel like this game would have been perfect for writing a haiku, but I did that earlier already, so let's keep it moving. In addition to yelling at fire earlier, we also have to yell at jars to break them for a trophy. I guess you could say his breath was kicking. Back on a serious note, here is the Missable trophy at the end of chapter 2 that, if done incorrectly, would have taken another hour or so to do. All we have to do is go towards the ginormous Angry Bird here for our trophy. The remainder of the game is pretty straightforward and honestly sad. Look at the trophy names. And of course, a trophy for one of our final collectibles. Pretty soon I was at the end of the game and about to earn the platinum. Alright, so we just have to wear our last outfit you get from the last chapter and then literally just run forward. So there we get, blend in with the surroundings. And we got our platinum. Okay, I'm loading up Death Squared here for the first time. Another puzzle
Morning,
game.
Iris. How are you today?
Good morning, David. I am operating within parameters. And you?
I feel like with every game here, I start to look progressively more tired. But don't worry guys, I'm good. Seriously. Death Squared is a puzzle game where you control different colored cubes to solve puzzles. You earn trophies by solving these puzzles, of course. Pretty straightforward, honestly. Except that the puzzles can be extremely hard. I thought my brain was fried earlier in the video, but man, let me tell you, this game is on another level. Oh, and of course, this game is included in the PS Plus Extra catalog if you wanted to try it out. In addition to completing levels, we earn trophies for finding secret items too. I think my favorite word this video is charm, because dare I say it, the character voiceover throughout every level of this game provides some great charm, especially on this final level for these last 2 trophies.
Deletion lasers are initiating, David. The destruction process is beginning.
What? No! I'm out of ideas.
AI destruction is complete, David.
The story consists of 80 levels, and then there are an additional 40 levels where you control 4 different colored cubes, and we get a trophy for making them all dance.
One eternity later.
So the only trophy I have left is to die 999 times, so I'm just doing that real quick and then we should get our platinum trophy. Alright, and seriously died. Omnicore testing technician level 2 promotion.
Boy, if you don't...
Okay, so before we get to the next game, listen, just hear me out. This next game is a little bit shameful. No, not that shameful. Just to recap real quick, okay? Here are the platinums we've gotten so far. And I wrote a haiku earlier, sort of. I kind of messed up the syllables, but that was on purpose. Okay, here's number 9. So listen, the clock was ticking on 10 days, okay? So I played Burly Men at Sea. Tried and true trophy hunters know that this game is by far the easiest game I've played so far in this video. You play through a 15-minute narrative that offers different paths to take on each playthrough for a different outcome, and of course, more trophies. After about an hour and a half, you're able to get through all outcomes and you've earned your platinum trophy. Trophy should be popping up soon. There we go, in need of assistance, and you've done it. And our final game here is called Spirit of the North, another chill, relaxing game to finish off our 10-day challenge. This one here can be played casually, and then using Chapter Select, you can clean up all the collectibles if you'd like. Or you could be like me and watch a guide while you play the game because you're tired and you need to get this video out. Still, I did thoroughly enjoy this game, mainly due to the stunning visuals yet again. I didn't expect the scenery to look this nice, honestly, and each chapter is a bit different from the last. You unlock abilities throughout the game and of course, trophies. The trophy guide states that this game is about 10 hours, but using a guide, you can honestly cut that down to about 3 to 4 hours. Even shorter than that if you don't mess up on the longest trophy in the game, which requires us to greet 27 different spirits in the second to last chapter in the game. This trophy is actually super tough without a guide because this chapter looks the same throughout the entire huge level. And the spirits that you're meant to greet are scattered throughout the level. I followed a guide and somehow I still missed one spirit and accidentally progressed the level. I had to use Chapter Select to go back and find the one last spirit that I needed. And that is 10 platinum trophies in 10 days. If you enjoyed this video, click on that video over there to see another video just like this one where I earn a platinum trophy.